Greetings from Confluence. We are here in Mars, Pennsylvania this weekend for Confluence. We're having a lot of fun. And we wanted to share with you a song that doesn't really have much of an internet presence yet. We've been doing it at our live shows, but no recordings of it exist yet. It will be out on the next CD, so keep an eye out for it. And then after that, we'll have a little bit of Q&A, as per usual. But in the meantime, this song is called Wild Hair Time. And now for our Q&A session. We were asked if the travel is beginning to wear on us yet. For those of you who don't know, last week we were in Detroit for DETCON 1, which was this year's North American Science Fiction Convention. The Monday before that, we were in Albany for a concert at Flight of Fantasy Books and Games, and the day before that, we were in South Amboy, New Jersey for a house concert. So we've been out on the road, been hitting it pretty hard this month, and of course posting about it on Facebook a lot, like you do. And so I definitely think that this was an appropriate question for somebody to ask. Absolutely. Given that. How's about you?
I quite enjoy the travel. The lack of sleep kind of gets to you, but mostly, yeah.
It's a lot of fun to get out on the road and see parts of the country that we haven't seen before and make new friends and see some old friends. I've actually been seeing my mom a lot recently because we stopped at her house up in Cleveland on our way to New Jersey and on our way back, and she came with us to DETCON. And there was a convention up in Cleveland that we were at in May that she was at, so we don't get to see her very often because we live in Indianapolis. So that's been good. And it's good to, get into song circles with people we don't know and hear some new music and see some unfamiliar faces and some familiar faces at concerts.
Always great to meet new people and hear new music. And
make new friends.
Make new friends.
That's one of the things
Absolutely.
that I think we both love the most about this job, is that we get to make new friends.
Yeah.
And yeah, I mean, we got to try real East Coast style pizza for the first time while we were in New Jersey, which is amazing. Mm-hmm. It's dangerously amazing. Yeah. The sleep deprivation does definitely tend to wear on you. I think I've taken more naps at conventions recently than I have since my age was in single digits. And I miss my cats. But other than that, this is being a lot of fun. So, anything else to add?
I think you pretty much covered it.
Okay. I tend to be the one with the words, as y'all have probably noticed.
I speak good.
I speak good. I'm a lyricist. Derp, derp, derp. So I guess that's it from us for this time from Confluence. Thank you very much for watching, and we hope to see you out at a concert sometime. Our schedule is we're still sort of adding some new stuff for this year, so go to waxchaotic.com/schedule.php if you want to keep abreast of what we are doing for the rest of 2014. And we'll see you later.
Bye.
Bye.